It's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. As you come in, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, okay? Subscribe to my Patreon or shop my sacred store for your honey manifestation pens. I have one here in front of me. Okay, where you can, this is the smoker's pen. You can write on the inside of your joint papers, your blunts with intention, roll it up and smoke. You can use it to write on your bay leaves and burn them, your fruit offerings, your candles. Okay, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. We also have the Honey Manifestation Journal pen for you to write all of your intentions in your journals. As you're manifesting. And my conjure oils are back. This is the Wild High Priestess oil. Okay, this is me in a bottle, just period. It does so many different things. We have the Heal the Healer oil, the Love Runneth Over oil. I have a few crystal oils, my First Eye Amethyst, my Limitless Quartz, my Ground Zero Smoky Quartz, okay, my Came a Long Way Carnelian oil. Go check them out. They are really incredible. Yeah, so all that information is in the description box below. Okay, there's also my bracelets there, my art there, some other smaller options for readings, like the 2 questions for $40, or the 6-month ahead or year ahead readings, which are pre-recorded readings that I send to you in private links. Okay, let's get into prayer. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, God, universe, thank you so much for my life. Thank you so much for my collective. Please allow me to tap in with their ancestors, their guardian angels, their loved ones. Please let them know that I come with love and respect. I just want to be used as a vessel to pass on whatever message of truth, wisdom, discernment, and love they have for them at this time. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. 222 on the clock. It's giving what it's supposed to give. 222 on the clock. You know the fucking vibes, okay? So boom, yo, I felt really called to pull from the Earthcraft Oracle. I pulled 1 card and was looking at it and reading in the book, felt really called to open it and read from the book what it said about the card. I pulled 34, the Spirit Weaver. This deck is incredibly beautiful. Okay, it's also giving me being really limber, needing to dance, needing to stretch. Okay, bend your spine back the other way. Okay, so if you notice that you sit a lot or you hunch over a lot, especially if you find that, you know, your sadness is really storing, your emotions, your sadness is really storing in your body, okay? You know, it's giving your sadness and every time you're hurt or wanting to close off your heart, hunching over more to block or close off your heart, needing to open your heart. It's also giving aligning your chakras, okay? Aligning your chakras, strengthening your spine, first and foremost. But it's giving being really limber and in your body and feeling at home and free in your body. It's also really giving me being comfortable without clothes on, whether you're around people or not. But getting more comfortable in your body without clothes, okay? Being more comfortable with what you're seeing in the mirror. I also feel like it's important for someone to have a lot of fun with their hair at this time. For some of you, someone may be braiding their hair. Someone may be getting protective styles, getting, you know, long braids put in to help them feel better, feel more goddess-like, more beautiful, whatever this is. This could also be for protection. Said what I said. Anyway, 34, Spirit Weaver. Magic is not something that is reversed or only for that is okay, oh my bad. Magic is not something that is only reserved for a lucky few. Everyone is born with powerful magic, and you will have that magic until the end of eternity. This means you are a spirit weaver and have the ability to manifest the life of your dreams. This card has come to you as a gentle reminder of your power. You are capable of obtaining any life you choose. If you are seeking wealth, love, or healing, know that all this and more is within your grasp. That's what I said. I don't want him to choose me because I use magic. I wanted it to be natural. The first step to manifesting a fulfilling life is believing you can. If you seek the good, good will seek you in return. But if you focus only on the bad, then that is what you will find. That is what will find you. Only you can decide if your cup is full of high vibrational goodness or low vibrational ickiness. Weave together the best parts of yourself and watch as you attract even more beauty and abundance into your life. I just thought it was dope because abundance is the card that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Period. Which tells me that y'all have been focusing on the good. You have been really intentional to watch your thoughts and your emotions, even if you've been going through some things. As you can see with the title, you know, the smoke is clearing, the dust is settling. So it feels like a tower moment has hit. 555 on the clock. It feels like life has changed. It feels like having to get used to a new normal. It feels like being in a period of uncomfortability. Okay? Uncertainty in some way. Or still trying to find your footing after you've already made a transition. Certain people are mid-transition. Certain people are still getting adjusted to whatever their new normal is. And that new normal may have come in a lot more intense than you expected if you weren't as prepared for it as you thought you would be, or as in alignment, okay, or as flexible. That part. Some of you like knew, right? Even when you're doing this work and you know that, okay, time to shift again, as you always do, you know, you shift whenever you're called. You full surrender, leaning into, you know, the old version of you, or the current version of you expiring, and having to embrace a new version of you, embrace a new life of yours, right? And it's when you're doing this regularly, you may find ways to remind yourself it's part of the process, everything that you're going through, that you'll be blessed on the other end, that it'll get better, that it's all for the greater good, and everything that we tell ourselves. But it's still fucking difficult, okay? It's still hard to get through. And I just feel like, as hard as it's been while going through this transition, not allowing anything to break your faith, period. Okay, even on your darkest days, even when you don't get it, even on your saddest days, okay? And I feel the energy lightening so much. It feels like last week was a lot. The week before that was a lot. And I feel this energy lightening so much, okay? Or the acceptance. It's giving acceptance for a lot of things. Yeah, I stepped into this new beginning. I knew I had to, and so I did all of the things. But in my heart, I wasn't ready. In my heart, I really didn't surrender. In my spirit, I was still really bothered by this, disturbed by this. Some of you have had to pull back from everything that you've been doing. You know, the way your work routine, how you show up, you was just flowing, or so you thought, but heavy on the being on autopilot and burning yourself out, overworking, and being so far removed from what you actually need, what you actually desire, and not being on track to get there, okay? Something intense had to happen in some way recently to remind you just how tired you were, or remind you that the way that you were living life didn't work for you or for your family, the dynamic of, you know, the people in your lives. For some of you, somebody got sick, somebody got hurt, and now your new normal is different. You got to recover, or somebody has to recover, okay? Or someone needs more care now, okay? Or certain things have fallen so far behind that they need your attention now. Some of you need to rely on family. And this could be with people who the connection has been extremely dysfunctional. But now you have to rely on them, or y'all have to rely on each other in some way that makes you uncomfortable. And still having to surrender to it. And so I feel the energy being really difficult. But lightening. Because of your spirits, because of your mindset, because of how you choose to get up and take on the day, or what you choose to do, the conscious decision to combat those heavy feelings, those desires that, you know, those those thoughts, those self-limiting beliefs, those intrusive thoughts that kind of want to keep you feeling bad for yourself rather than fighting like hell to adjust, you know? I thought this was dope. Weave the spirit ritual. And I finished reading this over here. It says, wearing a braid or carrying braided strings or ribbons that have been set with intention reminds you the entire day of why you braided it in the first place, reminding you to stay in a positive state all day to attract what you wish to weave. When you wake on the day of this ritual, sit by a window with the early sunlight shining on you. Take your hair or white strings or ribbons and start to braid slowly. As you do, speak into the sunlight what you wish to manifest. Leave the braid in your hair for the entire day until the sun sets. Then you can undo the braid, wash your hair, mindful that now the waters are taking your intentions with it. And water holds memory, right? We know this. 11:01 on the clock. Watch what you're manifesting, okay? Thank the waters for taking your intentions into their flow and medicine. Now, a few things. It talked about talking into the sunlight. Underneath abundance is light. She's literally basking in the sunlight. Not only that, but her hair is like fully submerged in the water. So for me, this is giving a whole ritual around your hair, washing your hair with intention. The same way you get in a bath and you take a spiritual bath, give your hair a spiritual bath. Give your hair a cleansing. Okay, if you're going to a hairdresser, the whole time that the hairdresser is washing your hair and you're sitting there with your head in the sink, say your prayers. Okay, if you got a bomb a relationship with whoever does your hair and they pray over you, okay, or they cleanse your hair, or they pour some herbs, that whatever it is that you've some sort of concoction or tea that you've made or Florida water that you've made, ask them to incorporate that in the ritual while they're doing your hair. Me, what? I go to the Dominican salon, I can pull up with whatever the fuck I want. I pull up with my Florida water, I pull up with whatever the hell I want to ask them to put that in my hair, and they will. Okay, they already know what it is, right? So that I also feel like that being important too for 12:12 on the clock. Okay, that's my download for jumping timelines, just period. But I also really feel like be mindful of who's putting their hands on you, who's putting their hands in your hair. Okay, look at it's giving like antennas and the connection to the divine, and you need to protect yourself and be mindful of their energy, and they need to know fully who you are, what you are, respect you, value you for that. 1 2 3 4 on the clock. Okay, and have their own gifts about them. Their energy needs to be safe as well. Okay, full transparency here. While you're doing my hair, this is a protection ritual. This is an abundance ritual. This is, you know, to help me with my self-confidence. I want to put certain intention into my hair so they too can hold it. This needs to be a conversation that some of y'all are having. If you're doing your hair yourself, so be it. But also, okay, I'm really talking to my sisters with protective styles, okay? This being a big one, because this ritual talks about braiding your hair for the day and then taking it out and letting the water, you know, wash away the intention. But on a bigger scale, if there is an intention that you want to hold, if there's something that you need to manifest, if there's something, an intention or an energy or vibration that you need to hold for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever the fuck it is, you can do that while going to the shop and get your hair braided, or letting your friend, your cousin, your sister, whatever, braid your hair. Okay? It really is giving that. And I want to tell you that this download always comes to me. I specifically braid protection into my hair. Have I ever braided other intentions? Absolutely. When I get the download to braid my hair or put a protective style in my hair, which is just that, protection, right? It's giving being under psychic attack, but it's also giving the divine saying full surrender. Armor up, protect yourself, do whatever ritual you need, and let it go and leave it to me. I don't want you in a state of constant stress. I don't want you having certain thoughts. So I also feel like where I keep feeling that no matter what is being thrown on you, you are bulletproof. You are unbreakable, just period. Okay? People's projections can prove to be problematic. Being very solid within yourself, but also having to combat outside energy from people that you love and trust. 1441 on the clock. How you show up to the world be reflected back to you by the universe. People that you love and trust and let your guard down with. Okay? It's one thing if I'm walking around here with a certain armor on and I am aware of other people's energy, and to keep them at a distance, or to be mindful of the things that people say to me, or taking on their belief systems. It's easy when I'm not so connected to you, but when you on the inside, when you're in my circle, when I trust you, when I let my guard down to you, I am more susceptible to being influenced by you, to being affected by you. And you guys needing to remember that, okay? If you're in here and you're watching this video, please hit the like button for me, my love, okay? Donations are accepted, and likes are energetic donations. You already know the vibes. I appreciate the support. Also, send this video to somebody that you love, okay? From the Self-Love Oracle, I pulled a couple cards. Soul lesson, clarity out here with the solar plexus. Clarity and solar plexus is giving what? You tell me what it's giving. 15:51 on the clock. That mirroring keeps showing up, okay? How you show up to the world reflected back to you by the universe. And then I saw 15:55. That 555 is real loud. What does all this yellow and the solar plexus and the clarity give you? Because it's giving me that we have two brains, okay? It's giving me gut health. It's giving me detox for the clarity that you want. You can't have clarity up here, okay, if there's so much junk in your gut. That's what it's giving me, okay? And the gift of dance, aura chakra, which is the very first energy that I tapped into here. When I felt her dancing and moving, okay, it's giving lubricating the spine, lubricating the hips, just period. And then astral travel, aura chakra is back here again, okay? And again, it's giving protect your aura. But also, it's Pisces season. A lot of this is also giving me that whole protective styles, the whole protective download. Even how she has, like, is this a fucking moth? Is this a moth on her head? Covering her head? It's giving me somebody has lice, someone has bugs in their hair, someone may find a bug in their hair, like crawling in their hair. Bug may fly or land on their hair. A moth may land on your head even, no lie. But again, it's giving the covering, it's giving protective style. So some of you are like, I don't want to braid, I don't braid, don't whatever the fuck, I got a whole nother style in my hair already. I just got my hair done. Now what you saying? Maybe put a hat on, maybe cover your shit, maybe put a bonnet on, maybe put a scarf on your head, maybe put a head wrap on. Okay, but maybe put that head wrap on. Then I look down. I look at the book. This is the cover art. This is one of the cards in the deck. Okay, and she's holding this basket, and for me, it's giving abundance. Also, apples are really highlighted to me right now, and I feel like apples represent love and potentially protection, but I could be wrong. Look up the spiritual properties of apples at this time, because apples are really loud. Okay. Apples are really loud. Apple magic is really loud. Working with apple seeds for apple magic, or planting seeds with intention. All of that super loud right now. But that aura chakra and Pisces season and the dreams and the protective styles all bring me back to being under attack in your dreams. Some of you are having the most intense dreams at this time and can't remember them. Okay. Or you're having intense dreams at this time and they're not so pleasant. Some of you, they're really disturbing, okay? Or they leave you really confused. Is that what I said? Also, wouldn't hurt for you to wash your hair with, get a shampoo or conditioner that's lavender scented. Okay, start working with the ingredients that are in the things that you're washing your hair with and your body with the intention, if you're not already doing that. But it really is giving me lavender. Okay, for protection, for peace, for money, for love. Lavender does mad shit. I love you. I love you. Again, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. Come book your personal readings. Go shop my sacred store. Go subscribe to my Patreon where you'll find readings for each of the signs. Full moon, new moon readings, and daily check-ins over there. There's 3 different tiers. Okay, if you are subscribed to tier 2, you also get access to tier 1. If you subscribe to tier 3, you get access to all the tiers. Okay, go check it out. I love you so much. Take care.